you doing? I hope you're all having a fantastic day or night, whatever time it is for you. I am kind of showing off a new outfit. I'm not quite done fixing it up in Unity, so yeah. But this is what I have so far, and I really hope you all like it. I really hope that the music isn't too loud. But yeah, so I just really like this outfit. I really like the little scalloped part on the top, part of the dress. It is a little more fancy than both my maid outfit and my usual. I really hope you all like it. I will likely be doing a full illustration of it soon, as well as showing it on Twitter, hopefully. I just need to make some small adjustments in Unity to the expressions, which is why you probably won't be seeing any expressions. But I wanted to go ahead, and since the actual outfit itself is done, and most of the like physics part is kind of done with this model, I just want to go ahead and show it. But yeah. So I'm going to stop rambling about the model for a bit. And we're actually going to move to the drawing that I am currently doing in this speed paint. Well, I'm not currently doing it as I speak, but you know what I mean. So this is Noel. He is one of 3 Azamars that I have currently. However, I have not yet played him. I'm so sad about that. I really hope I can play him someday. He's a fun character in his own way. He's a little bit more straight-laced, I guess. He's very, very sweet, very, very humble, and just very lovely. He's a very lovely character. And very gentle with people. He's also blind in his normal eyes and his facial eyes. But he has 11 other eyes. So 10 around the neck, all different colors. And then 1 large one on his back between his wings. The large one, if I ever do get to play him and the DM allows, I will be having him be able to see through that eye in infrared. However, otherwise, he can only see through the eyes on his neck and the eye on his back. He cannot see through the normal eyes that we usually would see. But because he tends to freak people out by accident with his appearance quite often, he hides it with this sort of cloak that has a part that hides his neck as well as the lower part of his face. And it also hides his back as it goes pretty far down and kind of keeps you from being able to see the eye, but also keeps you from being able to see his wings, because he has painfully managed to train his wings to be able to kind of go down so that people can't see the wings themselves. Well, they can kind of see the wings, but they wouldn't recognize them as wings. They just think, they basically just look like a feather lining for the cloak. Like, it just looks like it has a blue feather lining. So it works really well for him. He pretty much never takes it off. If he ever gets new clothing or anything like that, he'd get it secretly kind of, like, fixed so that there's, like, the opening in the back that he would need for the eye and for his wings. But he'd always keep that cloak on, no matter what he's wearing. He'd always get those alterations made, but then wear that cloak over it. Because that's just more comfortable for him. And it also keeps people from staring as much. Because he's a little insecure about it. He's just very much someone who doesn't want people to know about it. So he'd be like, oh shit. No, I need to hide this right now. Like, they can't know about this. They can't know about this mutation, as he calls it. He doesn't know he's an Azamar. He doesn't know what he is, technically. He thinks he's an elf with mutations. Which is really, really sad when you think about it. He doesn't really know what he is. He doesn't know where he comes from. But he thinks he's like a mutant elf. He thinks he's cursed. So I thought that was a little interesting sort of thing to have with him. He is incredibly sweet, though. He just really wants to help people. He's just very genuine. And wants to help other people, kind of just with their own issues, while never tackling his own. So yeah, that's Noel. But yeah, he is one of 3 ASMR characters that I have. The other 2 are Lorena and, surprise, Teardrop. Teardrop is an ASMR. He does have hooves, but I like to make my ASMRs look a little less human. Like they always have something about them that kind of throws you off. Like otherwise they look completely human or elven, but there's always just a little something about them aside from their wings. I do have to redesign Lorena at some point, because Lorena looks a little too elven for me. She doesn't look enough like how I imagine ASMRs to look, and how I typically design them, so I kind of want to redesign her. I also need to redo her outfit. Right now, she looks a little bit too much like a Genshin character. If I remember to, I will actually link in the cards to the last time I drew her. I drew her with another Friends OC. This was a pretty long time ago now. This was back when I had a sort of anime-esque style. I don't know if it's like an anime-esque style or like something else, because I've been told it looks like a manhwa, or my old style looked like a manhwa. So I don't know. I don't remember exactly what they said. I do remember they compared it to that sort of style. So that was interesting. But yeah. So that was the last time I drew her, was when I had that style, which was a long time ago now. At least that's what it feels like to me. It feels like it's been a long time. I really need to stop talking so fast. Oof. I know I said that in the last video, but I don't know, it's a habit at this point. I think in the next few videos I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on just talking a little slower, taking it a little bit at a time. I just feel like I'm not going to be able to say everything I want to say, even if I have a long time. Like, seriously, I have like 12 more minutes or so, like 13 more minutes maybe, on this. Yeah, rounding up, it's 13 minutes. But yeah, I have like 13 minutes more to speak. I really shouldn't be speaking this fast. I really don't need to. But yeah, so that's Noelle. Do need to redraw or redesign Lorena. Redesign her whole self, not just her outfit. Though she is very pretty, so I might use her design again for a different kind of character, maybe. We'll have to see. I'm gonna try also a different wing design with her, maybe. I just really want to kind of play around with her design whenever I get around to it. I did have a lot of fun with this, with Noelle. I just imagine him being very pale with very, very rosy cheeks and very nice kind of rosy-ish lips, just not super rosy like his cheeks. He just has a lot of natural redness there, which is very, very cute. He just has a very pretty aesthetic. He's got just that look that's like, oh, I want to be his friend. He just looks friendly. To me, at least. And he's very pretty. He's probably one of my prettiest characters. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. If you think any of my other characters are prettier than him, let me know, and just kind of, I guess, not link the video, but let me know which video. If I had drawn them in a video before. If you follow me on my other social media and have seen me talk about my other characters, or post pictures of them, like on Toy House or DeviantArt or on Twitter, anywhere, Tumblr, anywhere. Just let me know if you know of one that you like better than Noelle and that you think looks better. And yeah, mostly just because I'm really curious. I'm just really curious about this. Because I always struggle with figuring out, oh, what character should I draw next? And I do want to draw more fan art as well, actually, of like other characters. Like, my friends' OCs, I really want to draw fan art of them because, oh my god, I love their OCs so much. But, I also want to draw characters from some media that I really like, and all sorts of things, basically. I just have so many things I want to do. But I also really want to draw my own OCs as well. So I've got, like, all these ideas in my brain, and I can't get rid of them. But yeah, so that's a bit of a thing I've been struggling with lately. I also, I will tell you right now, I did have to go back later, like much, much later. I don't know if I recorded going back and fixing this. I had to go back and fix his hair tie because I didn't realize, but on the reference I was using, I had forgotten to go back and change his hair tie on that. His hair tie isn't green, it's golden. And I completely forgot about that. I was looking at his old concept sheet, which hadn't been updated with the new hair tie. So, yeah. I had to kind of go back and fix that later on. It'll be a while. It was like after I'd already been all done. So I don't think I got it on the recording, but you'll see later on when I show the finished drawing. I also don't think I showed the making of the actual like custom token, which I'm thinking of doing custom token commissions for D&D, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone would actually be interested in that. But I really enjoy making them, just because like I like making them look a little different, a little more unique. I think my favorite one I've done so far was Finley's. Finley's was really nice. His was very, very pretty. I like the little golden butterflies because all of my characters have some sort of symbolism attached to them. And, or something that symbolizes them as a character. Like something that, if I don't want to have them in a specific illustration, for whatever reason, if I don't feel like it would fit them to actually be there in person, or if I feel like they just went like it wouldn't fit them like time wise, like timeline, then I'll add in their little symbol to show, oh hey, I really think this character would be cool here, but I don't think they would necessarily fit, so I'll just put in their little symbol. Or to show a connection. So like with trying to think of an example. I'm gonna use Finley again as an example. So Rye, my D&D character, my druid, Ryeth, she knew Finley, and Finley knew her. So, for example, if I were to draw her, like kind of reminiscing or something, I might put in a golden butterfly somewhere around her. Because they haven't seen each other since they were kids, but they are connected in some way. So I could do that to show connections. And I am planning to use that that in my comic that I'm going to be working on soon, which I'm still working on the sort of character designs for it. I'm still trying to figure out the style. And I'm going to make a little bit of a prototype cover, which is really just going to be a colored sketch, I think, so that I can just get it done a little bit faster, so we'll see. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But if you want to know about the comic, I'm going to do several comic sort of concept cover pages because I can't decide on just one, so I'm going to be doing a poll. Though I'm working on one at a time, so once I finish one, I'll move on to the next. And I'm making little, like, not character cards exactly, but little just like pages, sort of like just these little drawings of the character in different poses and different expressions and stuff, and with their name and their handwriting and like their little themes and stuff just kind of scattered around on the canvas, just to kind of like show who they are, and then have people vote on whichever they'd want to see, whichever they'd want to see based on that, as well as little descriptions. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Each one is going to have 4 main characters. I know that for sure. So yeah, that's the plan at least. Because I don't know, I just don't want to go more than 4 main characters. Sorry. I was choking on air for a little bit there. I think I was just probably talking too fast, maybe. But yeah, so it's just something I'm working on. I don't want to do more than 4 main characters per comic, but I guess we'll see if I change my mind. But right now, I think I just want to stick with that. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Sorry, I rambled on a little bit longer than I expected about the comic stuff. But I'm just really excited for it, in all honesty. It's been something I've been wanting to work on for like the longest time. Just no joke. I've been thinking about it for years. And I've just never gotten around to doing it. And this, one of the ideas has been on my mind for a long time. And I think it's because there was an anime I really liked that I saw when I was younger that was kind of similar. Except it wasn't really like fully similar. Like there were still like a lot of differences, you know? The anime was Letter B or something. I'm going to check. But yeah, it was a really good anime. I liked it. Though I don't know if I'll say the same if I watch it now. Because it's been a while. It's a little bit of an older anime. So I guess I might rewatch it one day. I don't know yet. But yeah, basically it's... I'm getting close to the end of the video. But real quick, I'm just gonna say, basically it's like a bunch of people who are using a sky ship sort of thing to kind of go around and deliver packages, and they just get into all sorts of shit because of it. And because of different places they go to, going into the wrong place at the wrong time, or the right place at the right time, depending on how you look at it. Really depends on the situation. And just getting into a lot of trouble because of that. And other things going on that just kind of makes things a little harder on them. So yeah, that's one of the ideas, kind of. A very paraphrased version of that. I just don't want to talk about it too much because I am planning to maybe do an actual video talking about it, depending on if it wins the poll. So it'll just all depend on what people want to see in a comic, because I'm not quite sure, and what characters people would prefer. Because personally, I really like all of these characters. Oh, why do I feel nervous right now? I feel like... Did some of the recording get cut off? No way. I don't think it did. Maybe I just spaced out for a second. I don't know. But yeah, so we're getting close to the end of the video. I'm really hoping that you all have enjoyed it so far, and that you like the drawing. Noel is probably one of my favorite characters in terms of design. He's fantastic. I love him. He's great. Did I accidentally do some of the shading with the pencil? If I did, I'm actually kind of mad at myself. I really hope I didn't. Also, I do realize that I did the shading of the shirt on the wrong layer. It takes me a minute, but I do realize it and fix it, so don't worry. Thankfully, I realized before I finished the whole drawing. Which is honestly fantastic for me. Because, yeah, I'm not the best with memory. Yeah, I don't actually do a whole lot. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot with the cloak. Yeah, so I don't think I lost any of the recording. Thank goodness. I didn't think I did, but kind of had my doubts for a second there. I hope you all have enjoyed the video, and I hope you all like Noel. If you want, leave your opinions in the comments. I would love to read them. Let me know what you think of him and my other characters, I guess, if you want. And yeah. I'll talk to you all in the next video. Hope you all have a great night, day, whatever time it is for you, and have sweet dreams. Stay safe, y'all.